Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Biology Reader. Today we are going to study about fluid mosaic model of cell membrane. So let's get started. Before understanding the structure of cell membrane, let's first understand what is cell membrane. As we all know, all living organisms including us are made up of cells. Cell is the basic unit of life. All of the cell organelles are embedded in the cytoplasm surrounded by a thin membrane known as cell membrane. It is the outer protective layer found in all animals and plant cells. Cell membrane is also known as plasma membrane. It gives shape to the cell. Cell membrane also separates extracellular environment from the cytoplasm of the cell. Cell membrane is semi-permeable in nature, which means only selected materials can go inside and outside of the cell membrane. Now, let's discuss what is fluid mosaic model. The fluid mosaic model was introduced in 1972 by two scientists, Singer and Nicholson. This model was introduced to explain the structure of the bilayer cell membrane. This model is also known as phospholipid bilayer model. Fluid mosaic model represents the very well-detailed structure and components of cell membrane, which consists of phospholipids, membrane proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrate molecules. Friends, do you know why it is named fluid mosaic? Well, it's because the phospholipids present in it show fluid-like nature, means their molecules move around, and the proteins present in it are of different sizes, giving it a mosaic-like appearance. Components of cell membrane. Cell membrane is made up of mainly four components: phospholipids, cholesterol, proteins, and carbohydrates. Now let's understand about them in detail. Phospholipids. Phospholipid bilayer is made up of individual phospholipids. These phospholipids are arranged into two layers. Their head is pointed outwards and tail pointed inwards. The structure of phospholipid consists of a head with a phosphate group and two tails containing one chain of saturated fatty acid and one chain of unsaturated fatty acid. The head part of phospholipid is hydrophilic in nature, which means it attracts water, whereas the tail part of phospholipid is hydrophobic in nature, which means it repels water. Function of the phospholipid bilayer. It makes cell membrane semi-permeable by functioning as a barrier between the cytoplasm of the cell and extracellular environment. It also restricts the passage of unwanted molecules. Cholesterol. It is a crucial component of the cell membrane, providing it strength and firmness. Cholesterol is a type of steroid which helps in regulating the molecule entering and exiting the cell. Cholesterol is hydrophobic in nature because of presence of hydrocarbon composition in it. Thus, it is found attached alongside the hydrophobic tails of the phospholipids bilayer. Function of cholesterol. It prevents the passage of small molecules into the cell membrane. It also maintains the molecule fluidity at low temperature. It keeps the phospholipid molecule attached to each other. Proteins. There are two types of proteins present in plasma membrane: integral proteins and peripheral proteins. Integral proteins are those proteins which are permanently embodied within the plasma membrane. The function of integral protein is to help in transportation of the large molecules like glucose. Peripheral proteins. Peripheral proteins are those proteins which are temporarily attached to the outer part of the cell membrane. The function of peripheral protein is to help in transport and communication or molecule transfer in the cell. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are present outside of the plasma membrane bounded with either lipid or proteins. Carbohydrates bounded with lipids are known as glycolipids, while carbohydrates bounded with proteins are known as glycoproteins. Function of carbohydrates. Carbohydrates participate in cell recognition. They distinguish between cells of same organism or foreign body. Carbohydrates also help in adhesion. The glycocalyx present in outer membrane sometimes binds with glycocalyx of other cells. Glycocalyx is the collective term for glycoproteins and glycolipids. So friends, that's all for today. If you want detailed explanation of the structure of cell membrane, you can visit our official website, that is biologyreader.com. If you find this video useful, do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon for more videos.